Well, if the other one didn't cancel me, this one might. All right. So I'm gonna tell you guys what I used to think, and I still kind of believe a little bit of it, but I don't think I'm not as firm on my belief after conversations I had with people. I'm fortunate that I have, a good network here, and I was able to talk to talk to a lot of female coaches that kind of told me the challenges they faced. So I had to step back. So if someone's gonna clip this, I'm gonna get canceled when they clip it because I'm gonna first tell you kind of what I used to think, and I still kind of think this, but I don't feel so strongly about it. So there's a certain reality, and my ladies, I'm gonna call you out. All my lady ballers, I'm gonna call you out. Generally speaking, it's like a bell curve, all right, guys. So generally speaking, there's some exceptions to this. There's some girls that are not gonna fall into here, and there's some of the girls that are completely guilty of this. I just don't see the passion consistently from girls. And I say that from my own, I love my two, but I'm calling them out. My youngest one is watched more soccer in the last like 2 years that she's ever watched. Girls coaching, girls watching, girls training, women that become women that watch, become women that support, that are flat out fanatics. Yes, I know there's a lot of them. You probably name a lot that but we're talking about a percentage of all of the population. It's a small one that's super diehard. So I think that what happens is I think that it's a numbers thing. I think there's not enough females that are coaching, women that are coaching. And what happens is there's not enough of a pool to really see it to where you see multiple clubs with lots of women coaches. I don't think there's even enough for them to go around. Now, that's not 100% true. I had a chance to talk to some coaches, and this is the beauty of conversation. If you talk to me, you'll find out that the people I love talking to the most are the people that disagree with me. The folks that maybe would think that we would hate each other because we don't have, a common opinion or a common ground on something. But these are the folks I love to talk to because you learn the most from people you disagree with or people that have a different perspective. So I love talking to people that challenge what I believe. And I was lucky. I commented something and it sparked a conversation with several ladies. Some of them coaches, some of them whose kids were trying to get into coaching, some of them whose friends, are coaches. And it was really good conversation. And I have to agree with some of the stuff that they told me. There is a certain group of people that get in charge. Happens to be a lot of males. I don't think it's a male versus female thing. I think it's an in crowd versus out crowd. All these dudes know each other from playing. They have personal relationships, and then you get the in crowd. And then being if you're a woman and you don't have that rapport with these dudes, and you're not in the in crowd, so they're not going to bring you in. Now, some folks would think that it's like a sexism thing. And I mean, who knows? Maybe there is a component of that, because I know I do hear some stuff like that sometimes. And, I think sometimes I don't buy into it because I think the more you buy into it, the more you empower it. But I have to say and acknowledge that there's probably some of that going on too. So I think it's like everything in life where it's not always just one thing. I think it's a combination of, not enough coaches. I think it's a combination of the fellas have a monopoly, because we do, and not trying to give up that monopoly. And I don't necessarily, this is just a me opinion, so don't kill me, ladies, because I know Team Ovaries rides hard, man. I'm going to get eaten alive, and that's okay. But I don't think it's as prevalent as people think that it's a sexism thing. I think people just like to, bring on their buddies. And if you happen to be one of the buddies and you're a female, you'll get brought on too. It's just the in crowd versus the out crowd. That's how I look at the world. And I think someone will rightfully so criticize me as a male. And that's okay. I think people are entitled to their opinion. But I also think that the conversation was great because it's true. It's true. It's harder. It's harder to get in when you're on the outside looking in, whatever it may be, whether it's sexism, whether it's just, people that have a connection versus people that don't have a connection. Whatever it is difficult to break in when you're on the outside looking in. And I forgot. See, I feel stupid not to even say this, but there was a club out here that it's all ladies. I can see it's obviously pink and it's like F something's girls soccer. Oh man, I'll have to find it and give you guys a shout out because I do follow that club. So my thing was, and I told some of these ladies this, is that ladies, it's America, man. Y'all got a lot of power, financial power too. Ladies supporting ladies, more ladies getting into training, more ladies getting into coaching, more ladies creating their own club, more ladies coaching and leading ladies. The power is in your hand, man. I don't think in 2024 that I'm going to accept from you ladies that it's anything but you ladies not setting your mind to it. So I'm going to call you out. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. Yeah, you could probably say that it's the boys club. You can say all that. But I also believe in you guys. And I also believe that if you band together, if you guys work hard, and you guys create your own, that you could do your own. You don't need to be in the in crowd. You can make your own in crowd. So that's just my 2 cents. I don't know. I don't know the real answer, but I guess that's my opinion. So feel free to comment below.